Hey YouTube, 2 weeks left in the season, and catch cup is a thing, right? We don't want it. We've been very vocal to Niantic saying we do not like this. It does not reward people who are just building up. It just rewards Pokemon that are being built up this season. It doesn't reward sort of newer players because a lot of older players can also build up the Pokemon if they want to. So it just, if you're lucky to catch stuff this season and lucky to build it up this season, you have a huge advantage. That being said, there's two leagues right now. Open Great League, which I think is a little more playable, and then there's Little Catch Cup. And Little Catch Cup is not playable, and you shouldn't play unless you have these top Pokemon. And I'm going to go over these top Pokemon and just why they're so far ahead of everyone. But it's not surprising just given you can see XL across the board here, right? So one, notice the difference in the overall score. 99.6 was Smeargle, 98, 96.2. That's basically the same Pokemon. Bronzer, 93.2. And then Wobbuffet is an XL as well. So I don't know why that's level 50 Pokemon. And then, oh no, sorry, it's not. It's not level 50 Pokemon. It's just a very, very, very bulky non-XL Pokemon. Why not is your XL Pokemon of that. But then you get down to like 94, 93. So the problem is that these 99, 98, 96 Pokemon are so far above the rest in terms of matchups because of a few things. And like you can just do the very, very basic. So whenever you look at Pokemon or what makes a Pokemon good, three things: stat product, typing, moveset. So if you look at an XL Smeargle, like let's just take a random number one, like top ranked Smeargle against a number like 14 Wooper, because Wooper is usually everywhere in little cups because it's a good Pokemon because it has a good moveset. So we'll go over Wooper, right? So let's just look at stat product: 59 attack, 60 defense, 116 stamina. So a very defensive Pokemon, and benefits in the overall stat product. Because whenever you have a lower attack, higher defense, higher stamina Pokemon, they have an overall stat product. So 419 with the 116 defense. Of course, that is nothing compared to Smeargle, who has 46, 82, 135 for 514, right? So you're already like 100 higher there. So your stat product is going to be higher with Smeargle compared to all these other things. Same things, again, Mandibuzz, 466, Seal, which is a pretty bulky Pokemon, 459, right? So just Smeargle already, stat product far and above everything else. And then you get into movesets and you say, oh my God, does this thing have access to every single move in the game? I think so. I think that's how it works. But it depends on what you catch it with. So with this, you need a very specific moveset: Lock On and Flying Press. And those two are two of the best moves in the game. It is very, very rare to get it because you need to, I forget the exact scenario, but you need to have a certain Pokemon as your best buddy. I think you need maybe Registeel as your best buddy when you do the picture, because then you get Lock On. I think that's how it worked. Oh, or you need something Pika Libre to get Flying Press. Or I forget what the exact scenario is, but it's a very, very specific scenario. There are people that have it because I showcased one with Lock On and Flying Press. And Lock On and Flying Press are two of the best moves in the game, and they're both up top here because of how strong they are. So you have Lock On, 5 energy, 1.2 damage per energy. You get stabbed with that. That's kind of funny. But the fastest energy generating move in the game at 5 energy per turn, with a move that only costs 40 to get to, that does 90 damage non-stab, right? Because you're normal typing non-stab, 2.25, right? So you have a 2.25 damage per energy move for only 40 energy and the fastest charging fast move in the game. Of course, you're with a higher stat product. Of course, you're going to wreck stuff, and you're only in normal typing. If you go all the way, holy smokes, there's a lot of moves in this game. You're only in normal typing, so you only have one weakness, and that's fighting, and you resist ghost. So one weakness, huge stat product, best fast moves in the game, best charge move in the game. Like it's a deadly combo. So stuff when you go down here to, like, let's just give Wooper example. I like Wooper because the moves are great. And same thing. Same with the typing. Water ground typing is amazing, and you've seen that in Whiscash, you've seen that in Swampert, you've seen that in Quagsire, whether one of the best. They only have one weakness in grass. So great to only have one weakness. Great moveset. Mudshot is one of the best fast moves in the game too for energy generation, 4.5. And then you have Mud Bomb Body Slam, I think is probably the moveset. Yeah, Mud Bomb Body Slam. Both pretty spammy moves, but like 1.8, 1.71 damage, but very, very, very quick spammy Pokemon. And just, you're nowhere close. You're nowhere close to the Smeargle. And it's the same thing with Mural. It's the same thing with Shuckle. It's the same thing with Bronzer. Mural, same thing. We're probably looking at like close to a 500 overall stat product here. 588, even higher stamina there. So very, very higher defense, higher stamina. Very, very low attack, but high defense and stamina. So that's not surprising. Where does it falter a bit? Typing, water, fairy. You have 3 weaknesses, electric, grass, and poison. How much is that going to be in the little cup? Tough to tell. And then your moveset is okay, right? You have bubble, not the best. Okay damage, okay energy generation, not amazing. But then you have a buffed Aqua Tail now with Body Slam as well. So just quick. So you don't have a lot of fast charging here, but you got an okay charge with decent fast spamming charge moves, right? And that's Mural and Shuckle, same sort of thing. Very, very, very defensive heavy. So we're definitely going to see over the 500 stat product here. 780, 345 defense, no attack, insane defense. So this thing, you throw stuff at this Pokemon and it just feels like a tickle. Goes to level 50 at 458 CP, right? So it's a level 50 Pokemon. Typing kind of hurts it. Water, steel, and rock. Water being the main one you have to watch out for here. And then in movesets, basically just heavy damage. But again, heavy damage, you can argue, like, does that heavy damage matter on a Pokemon that doesn't hit hard? Yes and no. You have the rock throw, heavy damage, 4.8 damage per turn. It's very slow. But then you have like nukes and stone edge. You can nuke in return if you want, if you have like a purified one. So you got like nukes here that you can use so that even with the lower attack, nukes still like will hurt, and then you just absorb damage with the 345 defense. It's so bulky, and so that's it. And unfortunately, I'm almost positive all these Pokemon have been available this season. Again, if it's in Little Catch Cup here. When I went in Great League this morning, same thing. There's not. I'm pretty sure there's no setting for Great League Catch Cup. There's not. It's a little tricky for Great League because, you don't know what people have stacked in their taskings. You don't know all. Then you got to worry about all the different kind of like what are they called? They're not taskings, but like research pages that people could have stacked years and years and years. So you don't know what's in the research pages. So theoretically, you can catch a lot during these 3-month period if you have a bunch of stuff stacked on top of like what's already out there. So people can catch Smeargle, people catch Mural. Shuckle is out there right now. I've caught that already. I mean, I don't have a Hundo or the XLs, but it is out there. And that just makes this league crap. Like I went on a whole rant about Master League being inaccessible. You think Master League is not inaccessible? Like this Smeargle, Mural, Shuckle core combo here. This is it. If you don't have those if you don't have at least one of those Pokemon, if not two, don't play Little Catch Cup because you will just get killed. Because people will have it. Again, I've already showcased this season. Some of these Pokemon. I've showcased Mural and I showcased Smeargle. So if you want to see them in action, go check out my Little Cup teams because I have showcased them already. Not mine, but I've showcased them and they have these movesets. And it's just, they're very, 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 very tough to overcome. They're very, very strong. So if you don't have it, don't play this meta. And I know that's very tough because we only have 2 weeks left in the season. So if you're not hitting Legend this season, this week, you got to hit it next week. Or you got to try it in the Open Great League Catch Cup. But check out my video this morning for the issues there. I go over like how many Pokemon I have and like just the limitations of like, do I want to build up Pokemon for the second, sometimes third time with IVs now? Like Annihilate and stuff, or do I just like skip this week and go to next week? So I have a whole discussion this morning on it. Go check that out. But yeah, don't play this league. Don't play this league unless you have these Pokemon. Anyways, kind of a rough week. I would not be surprised if I do a lot of my history of beyond the meta analysis videos this week, just because this is a rough week for leagues. Anyways, that's it. If you are going to play this and you have these Pokemon and you want me to showcase, link in the description if you want to send me that. I will showcase. If you have all three, that would be insane to see in action. So if you, I mean, even if you have two of these, it'd be insane to see in action. So, um, yeah, hit me up in the description if you link in the description if you have it. I would definitely showcase it. Otherwise, um, it may be a kind of like a mashup kind of week here. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.